Una
and Eunice. We'd like to show you round our Dorset village. As part of our Comenius project, we have made
In our village, we have a variety of buildings to tell you about and how they've been developed from a typical worker's thatched cottage to a more modern house. We will show you the inside and outside of the buildings.
Cottages were originally built for farm workers, but they are still used today as homes for many families. The cottages are made from wattle and daub or stone. Wattle and daub is a mixture of lots of things including straw, clay and animal feed. The roofs are thatched, which is reeds cut, packed together and pinned on. The thatch was used because it was cheap, in large supply and added much needed insulation. An example of a village of cottages is Milton Abbas. It is roughly 8 kilometres away from here and is visited by many tourists. Let's have a look around.
This is a cottage living room. They normally have leather sofas and rugs rather than a carpet. A lot of cottages usually have open fires, beams and small windows. This is a cottage kitchen. They are traditionally small and enclosed, cosy areas with an aga and round table. This is a typical cottage bathroom, small and normally with a bath and shower combined. These are more modern to the society as originally they would be outside in a small building and the community would share it.
As time has gone on, the villages have grown as the population has increased and the housing demand has gone up. Families now have bigger houses. As materials have changed and become more affordable, house roofs have developed from thatch to slate to tiles, and now there is a wide variety to choose from. The inside of the houses has changed from having one room upstairs and one room downstairs to having many families live in houses with a number of bedrooms, and modern houses now have more than one bathroom and often have en suites. Houses can now be built from stone, brick, concrete and glass.
Here we have a modern kitchen with a stone floor, an island and modern cookery equipment. Many people also have a type of cooker called an aga. This is a modern bedroom. They usually have large glass windows and built-in cupboards, dressing room and ensuite bathroom with lots of spare space. In this picture, you will see a modern living room with light that comes through large windows, leather or white sofas, rugs and coffee tables made from glass.
A primary school goes from ages 5 to 11 and there are roughly 150 pupils at our local village school. Not every village has a school, so children are bussed in from other smaller villages to the closest school. The Dorweston Primary School is founded in 1893 and therefore is 122 years old.
In this multi-purpose classroom, we have a touchscreen smartboard. In the past, it would have been a blackboard with chalk to write on it.
This is our dining room, where all different year groups eat. In other schools, some must provide their own food for themselves by bringing packed lunches.
The church in the western village is called St Nicholas Church. It was built in the mid-15th century, but it was rebuilt in the 1840s due to it not being safe for parishioners.
Now, religion does not play as key a part in many people's lives, which means that not so many people go to church regularly. Dorweston is a small village and the church is still one of the focal points of its community. Our school, Knighton House, uses the church most Saturday mornings for our weekly service, where the choir sings an anthem.
Before 1600, manor houses were usually fortified, but the Tudor period of stability gave rise to the houses we are more familiar with today. Today, some of these houses have been sold on due to upkeep costs being too great. They can be found as hotels, schools and retirement homes. Often they have been sold to a trust, like the National Trust, and visitors can look
You
around.
will see in this picture a manor bedroom, sometimes with a four-poster bed or a very decorated bed, and large bay windows and a carpeted or wooden floor. This picture is from Kingston Lacey. Here we have a manor living room with large sofas, rugs, decorative ceilings and a chandelier.